South Africa Airways has denied allegations of preventing employees from accessing negative stories about the company through mobile phones and computers, among other devices issued by the airline, as it launched an employee app envisaged to promote communications and access to information by staff. Lally company spokesperson said at no stage did the committee raise concerns that SAA employees complained about information clampdown within the company. SAA's app, meanwhile, is said to be innovative and the first of its kind in the history of the airline. SAA was founded in 1934. Last week, members of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Public Accounts, led by its chairperson, Themba Godi, spent days at SAA as part of the committee's oversight responsibilities. It's the first official day of the annual Hajj pilgrimage. Thousands of Muslims from all over the world have arrived in Arafat. The Arafat ritual is the first of several performed during the 5-day pilgrimage. The pilgrims will spend a full day in the area, observing prayers and reading from the Quran before moving on to Muzdalifah for stone picking. Hajj is a once-in-a-lifetime religious duty for every able-bodied Muslim who can afford it. The ritual goes back to the time of Prophet Abraham, who built Kaaba after it had been first built by Prophet Adam, and is a demonstration of the solidarity of the Muslim people.
ونلحظ المساواة على أكمل صورة متجلية في هذا الجمع الكبير عندما تذوب الفوارق بين الأمير وبين غيره، يجتمعون في مكان واحد في لباس واحد وقد وحدوا ربهم بشعار واحد، وهذا الذي ينبغي أن يستثمر في توحيد كل المؤمنين. هنا كلهم موحدون.
صعب يكون وصف كلمتين، هذا حلم أي حدا مؤمن. أنت بأرض مقدسة ما بتجي لك بالسهولة، فيها شيء روحاني إنه الله يكون عازمك لتجي. إحنا عندنا معتقد أهل الشام إنه هي عزيمة.
And in Uganda, police and the army have fired tear gas and bullets in the streets of Kampala, Uganda, to contain rioters who have lit fire in the middle of major roads in the city. The protesters are accusing the government of arresting and torturing MPs Bobby Wine, Francis Zake, and others who were arrested in Arua last Monday, following a fracas that happened between MP-elect Kassiano Wadri's supporters and those of NRM candidate Nusura Tiperu. The crowds are chanting Yodondo East MP Robert Yagulani's aka Bobby Wine's slogan, "People Power, Our Power," demanding his release. The mood was somber. Tears flowed as friends and family relived fond memories of the former UN Secretary General and Nobel Peace Prize laureate Kofi Annan at the Kumasi family home. The head of the family, 65-year-old Nana Berewu III, and younger cousin to the late great African, said at home he was an inspiration. Former President of Ghana, John Kufuor, who also lived in Kumasi, said he was proud of Kofi Annan, whom he described as a reflective and diplomatic man because he showed the world what sub-Saharan Africans were capable of. Kofi Annan, who rose through the ranks of the United Nations, served 2 terms as UN Secretary General in New York from 1997 to 2006. He died in hospital in Bern, Switzerland, in the early hours of Saturday at the age of 80 of a short, undisclosed illness.